Hello, or welcome back to my another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can use a node server using a pure node. I'm not going to use any Express server on this video. I'm just going to show you how we can create a very easy way to create a server in a node. Okay, so let's begin. So here I have already installed Node. If you guys did install a Node, then you just go here in node.js and download it. It will install the node and it will also install the npm. So I'm not going to use any npm, which is npm is basically a node package manager, and it does have a lot of libraries and packages here which we can easily install in our library. And a lot of the community there are a lot of developers are contributing their code into building this the libraries which we can easily can use it in our project. But in this video, I'm not going to use any npm. I'm just going to show you how we can straightly easily can create a server using a node. Okay. I have already installed a node in my machine. So if I do like node dash v, then I can see my version of a node. So currently I do have a version 12.18.3. If you guys install this and node, then you might have a different latest version. Okay. So I created the folder here called Node Tutorials, and inside Node Tutorials there is called app.js. And if I do the console.log here, I just want to show you what had happened. So I'll just there the node is here, right? If I just show node is here, and if I go here in this same folder, which I am here in the same folder, if I do node.app.js, then we will see that the console log is printing. Of course, we can do a lot of stuff like here already, like arithmetic operator, like calculus and stuff like that. But we couldn't able to do the another JavaScript function like a lot of stuff like that, because for this one we need the DOM, which is basically the document object model, which is basically the web view, right? Okay, so now let's go for directly for this video to create our node server. So for to create node server, we will use the something called HTTP uh, library, and then when we install a library, then HTTP is comes with it. When we install a node, then HTTP will come with it. So we will use HTTP here. So in HTTP there is something called function called create server, which we can create a server, and it will give you the call. It will give you the function here basically, and in this function we will get the request and response, right? So in the request, now what we can do is we can do on a header, basically we can do on a write header, not request, sorry, and response, because we want to send it. So on a write head, basically we could able to give the header informations. So basically this first is status code and the second is a header information. So header information, basically we do a content type. So content type is basically what type of the content that you want to send to the the user, right? And we can say the application.json. There are a lot of the type that we can send it, but we can also send the text slash HTML. We can send in XML. We can send a lot of stuff. And for now, let's try with the JSON, and I'll just do int. And here now we could send the as a write, then we could able to send it. Maybe we will send the object here, right? Let's send the object here, something called name, and I'll just put here the node, right? So once I do this, and now when I need to run this server, to run it, when we do HTTP and create here, so basically what I get it here is I will get a server instance. Okay, so on server instance we could able to listen it now, and in a listen now we can able to provide the port number. So I'll just provide the 3001, and it will also give you the callback function. Basically this is nothing, this is just say that the server is running, that's all. Of course, this will give me an error, I know, because here we need to provide, instead of writing a JSON here, we need to change that to our string here. So that's why we use a JSON.stringify to change this our JSON to string. So once I do this, now I'll just do a node app.js. So it's printing this guy, the server is running, and if I go to the localhost on 3001, then we might see the JSON here, which is pretty cool. We already create a very quick server and we are running giving back the JSON, similar like what the API does, the REST API, which provide the JSON. Let's assume, but we wanna send the HTML file. Then how we can send it, right? To send it HTML file, we'll do a text.html, and I'll just to stop it. And if I do run it, then I think it's still going to work. because it considered this as a HTML now as a content type, but we could definitely send here the HTML as well. So if I do here the input, create a HTML tag, basically let's create the input field here. So input the type, maybe I'll do here the input type as a text, and let's close it here. And I just close my server here, and I'll run one more time. And if I do it, then I will see the input box, right? And let's assume that we want to send this the input from the file. Then how we can send it? I will just show you here. I'll just create a public, and I'll just create the index.html. Okay, so now I'll just create the HTML file, and inside here I'll just copy this input and I'll just put it here. I'll just write here HTML. So now it would be a little difficult to in a node when you want to send it from the file. You need to read the file and you need to send in a server. That's what you need to do. That's why of course there is Express. You can easily can add the file name and you can easily send it in Express. But in Node, yeah, you need to read the file. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read this file when this is created. Then I'll just do fs the read file. Oh, fs is basically nothing. We need to also import the another library, which is comes with a node, which is a file system. Fs is basically a file system which we can read the file, write the file, and do a bunch of stuff, right? Doing a parsing stuff. Basically, it's all comes with a string stuff. But I have already created another video for that. If you guys want to watch it, I'll put a link below how to read and write. But let's read this file first. So basically, to read a file, I'll just do a read file. And for the read file, I'll just need to provide where is the file is. So and the file is on slash.public, right? And inside the public I will have it index.html. Okay, so once I have this, then I will just get the functions here, the callback functions, which will provide the error and which will provide the data. And this is the data which I have it here index.html. So I copied it before my the code of the server. So I'll just put this code back here. So instead of right here, I'll just pass this data. That's all. So once I save it, this guy, so now everything looks good here. So now if I close it and if I run it here and if I refresh, then I will see the input box with the HTML. So basically it's reading this file and it's putting on this server and my server is running. So that's all for this quick video, guys. I just show you how we can create a server. I'll put this code in the GitHub, and in the next video also I'm going to create a more node project. So if you guys very interested to know, there is a lot of tricks we can use it, and if you guys really are interested to know about it, please like and subscribe my channel. I'll put more videos, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye for now.